Hey guys, how's it going? This is Zero, and this is another episode of the Let's Play Minecraft Game of Blocks Westeros server. I would like to go ahead and just real quick apologize for the sound quality. My microphone has been slain by our cats. They decided that it needed to not be living anymore for whatever reason. Our cats are real assholes. Anyway, so my last video, I kind of flew around, checked out a couple places, and I was actually so rusty, as I mentioned, that I completely forgot about the fact that you can check multiple pages of warps, so I was only looking at the front page. I talked to some of the guys on here, talked to Pizza, and was looking around. A couple, Blaine mentioned on my last film that I didn't look at anything else. Well, I finally got around to actually looking, and there's a lot more impressive places, so I'll be sure to try to fly around and take a look at some of that. I went ahead and went through the process of becoming a builder on the server. I'm going to be playing here probably, I wouldn't say exclusively, but I really don't have much to be doing on Sherlock's server, at least for the time being. So I'm going to be building and trying to keep videos updated on what they're working on, what I'm helping them, what I'm contributing rather to their work, and stuff like that. So this is, I actually have no idea where I'm at right now. I don't remember what the warp was to get out here. I've just been chilling out here. This is either a competitive build area or just a free build. I want to say it's competitive because there's a lot of areas where there are similar builds where you can see people have just been building the same thing, different style. This is their big Game of Blocks logo, which is amazing, and I love it to pieces. So I'm gonna head over to where I've been building. I built, whenever I first logged on after I gotten the builder status set up, I went over and was working, I believe it was Lannisport. I went to some poor quarter, and my very first contribution to the server is some little broken down hut in the poor section, the slums of the city. It's really not that impressive. I don't even remember where it was. But I flew around and found an open lot that needed something built in a richer area of town. I believe it was still in Lannisport. Not 100% positive. It was either there or in King's Landing. And this, it's some pixel art where it looks like they were, I would assume, some kind of competition to alternate it. Or yeah. Words. I don't know them. So you have the retarded douchebag version with the bling and the 420. And I don't think that's a cigarette. That's just a hunch. I don't think it's a cigarette. This is kind of neat. And of course over here you've got catapults, ballistas, siege equipment, towers, buildings. There's a few redstone contraptions here. I don't know what these are. And this is actually, I was flying around the other day, and this is the first place where I noticed that you could place stairs upside down. I was not aware of that in the least bit, and that made me very happy to find out. That is one of the features that I had been waiting for a long time. Got a neat little castle here. You may notice, probably not, but you may notice that I'm not running the texture pack for the server. I've been really lazy and haven't felt like getting the patcher. I have the texture pack, I just haven't gotten the patcher to make everything work correctly. And the sun's going down. This is my project that I've just been kind of chilling out working on until I can kind of get into the feel of things and what I need to be doing around the community builds. It's not supposed to be anything. I was just kind of getting back into the swing of Minecraft and designing stuff. It's lopsided right now. I need to finish up putting some stairs back on this side over here. And this little vine right here, somebody had some pixel art up there and dropped a vine down, so it kind of came down right next to my stuff. But I'm not the kind of person who usually tries to think of, stories or whatever for what they're building, so I don't know exactly what I was intending for this to be, other than a neat design. I saw something similar to these stairs over here on a tower in a Team Abolition video. And I kind of liked that and wanted to see if I put my own spin on it. So let's just land here. I don't know if it's going to be really a dramatic effect, but I need to put more iron fencing up as the rails. Got the kind of the dramatic come in, you've got the altar with the fire, opens up into the ceiling. And you've got this stairway over here, which you could go up to. Comes into the ring of fire. And I did have a really cool idea for this place up here. I was going to put in some nether portals and then build a tower in the nether where you could climb up and climb up and climb up, and then you were supposed to come out. I was going to build a floating demonic type looking tower up here. I just got the platform made last night, but I was gonna have a big fancy tower up there. So that didn't really pan out because I don't know if it's just an issue in general. I know that we were running into it on Sherlock's server, but the nether is fucked, for lack of a better term. I'm sure lots of you know this, but there's the issue where you go in and there's no guarantee that you're going to come out through the same portal. I built that platform up there and I made this big nether portal block thing just so it could center around one block since it's only 2 squares wide. I made this big thing, activated all the portals before thinking to check that, and I warped into the nether, went into the portal, took 2 steps, came back to the same portal, and ended up warped somewhere over in that general direction facing somebody's house. I'm not quite sure why that is such an issue, but it doesn't want to work. So, as sad as it is, it must be given up on. Up here they've got, now don't sue me if I get this wrong, I believe that is the Baratheon sigil, and obviously I think this is Lannister. Not 100% positive, but I know that I do like this. So, since this is really kind of a pointless build, there's not really much to see here, I'm going to warp to the house that I built. It was the second house. The first one, like I said, it's pretty much lost. It's buried in a slum somewhere, and I don't think that there's really any hope of relocating it. So here it is. I did my best to kind of... Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Somebody fucked with my house. Oh, people are gonna die. I did my best to kind of make it fit in with the surrounding area. Oh, this might be King's Landing. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. I tried to make it fit in. There's only so much I could do before it was kind of... Oh, I don't like people messing with my stuff. So have some furnishings in here. This is the kitchen area. Have people slaving away down here, making food, whatnot. Now, to those of you who use the texture pack on the server, these, with that texture pack, are designed to look like crates. I figured it would be probably a good idea to try to make it look halfway decent as far as the texture pack is concerned. And you come upstairs. Now, This is not what I designed. In fact, oh crap, that's going to be annoying to get rid of. This was all originally supposed to be open. I don't know who messed with it. I had some people commenting that it seemed to open, but, you know, that's the way I designed it. And why would you... there's not supposed to be a bookshelf right there. But that's the way I designed it. If there's a problem with that, I'm sorry. And if it's really that big of an issue, then somebody should... it would be nice if they would talk to me rather than just mess with it. And I'm going to leave that for now. I don't think you guys want to see me raging and fixing what I had built. Again, I'm not sure if this is out by Castle Rock or if it's King's Landing. I would need to see anything, really. Any big landmark. I believe this is out by Castle Rock. Hey, there's a guy. Who are you? Who are you? I'm recording, so I have everything turned off. Bouncing raptor. Awesome. Yeah, this is... yeah, okay. I don't have that much knowledge of the whole world of Westeros, so I don't know if Lannisport is a city attached to Castle Rock. All I know is I warped to Castle Rock and there was a city, so I started building. But this is something I've already shown, so let's... I don't believe that I showed King's Landing last time. I flew around. I'm not really sure what other impressive builds there are, but this is a pretty nice city. I flew around and actually did an entire lap around the city before finally finding the keep, which is like right over there. I'm an idiot. This is, from what I've been told, where Ned Stark, spoiler alert, was decapitated. Right around here somewhere. I guess this is supposed to be the statue that Arya was hiding on. Again, that's just what I've been told. I'm not sure if that's correct, and I may have just made myself look like an idiot. Either way, this is a really, really neat building. Took me forever to actually find the entrance. I came in on a little path over here. Had to kind of fly around. But there's a lot of interesting designs. Of course, you've got an entire community trying to build a city. Not every house is going to appear the same. And I just realized that since I warped somewhere from the house that I built, that I lost my /back to get back to my tower, and now I don't know how to get back to it. Oh well, this is the castle. And I will say that it's not as large as I would have thought. It's still a decently impressive scale, but it really doesn't seem to be as large as it could be. That may come across really jackassy to say, but meh. Still, again, it's still very impressive, and I do like it. So let's see. I am holding a sign.